Okay, this is going to be a video on my Nintendo Switch. So I'm just pretty much going to be showing the features it has and everything. This is the box it came in. And inside the box, this is the HDMI cable, which I have not used because I have a different one. I'll be showing kind of what these things do in a little bit. First I'm going to show the console. And this right here is the console itself. The portable. And that right there is the cradle. So pretty much all this cradle does is it charges the Switch, and it's also your hookup for the TV. So go to the back right here. It's kind of hard to see, but you got two cords there. One is the power cord on the top, and the bottom is the HDMI cable, which goes into the TV. And pretty much going to be showing the controllers on the Switch. They have little buttons on the back. You push them in, they pull right off. So there's the little button up there. So there's one of your Joy-Con controllers, and this is the other one. It's kind of hard to hold the camera and do this at the same time, but they slide right off. So I'm going to set the controllers right here. Now what we're going to do is put a game in. Got The Legend of Zelda. It's the only game I got so far, and this right here is how big the cartridges are. They're like the size of an SD card, and right there on the top is where you slide the cartridge in. And I think I got it backwards. So once you slide it in, you just push it on down, click into place, and you close the little door on top. And then we'll set this right here. And now you can either hold the Joy-Cons like this, which is my preferred way, where you got one in your left hand, one in your right hand, or there's this attachment right here where they slide. Into this thing. So I'm going to actually have to set this down to do this, because it's going to require two hands. But there's one. There's the other. So this is what it looks like when they're attached. So you can play like that. And as I was talking about before, the buttons, you can see them better under the light. You push those little buttons in the back to unattach the little Joy-Cons. Yeah, I couldn't find a stand that was good enough, so I got this redneck contraption underneath. That's why you're seeing this box. It says sliders on it. They're super sliders, has nothing to do with the console itself. Okay, so we're going to remove this. I'm going to take the controllers here, and the snipper clips was a demo I downloaded for free. Didn't care for it much, so oops, I guess I gotta take the mute off. So I've already done uploads of Zelda, so right now we're just going to kind of play around a little bit with, we're not going to do a whole lot of gameplay. And we're just kind of waiting. this is actually the first time I have played my Switch on the actual TV, because the TV I normally use for most of my videos is in my bedroom, and the HDMI port doesn't work on that. So I just play the portable, which we'll be showing that in a little bit too. So this is what it looks like on the TV screen. And anyways, the controls, you got your analog stick right here, you got 4 buttons underneath it, you got the L1 button and the L2 button, and the other Joy-Con, same thing, you got the analog stick down here, up there you got the Y, X, A, B. You also have this plus button up here, which that goes to the menu of the game. And I forgot to mention on here, on this one, we got the little minus. And for this particular game, the minus goes to your map menu. So anyway, I'm going to put the game on pause because I'm going to switch it to the portable now that we got to see a little bit of the TV. So, come over here, this portable, just pull it right out, and instantly it is on the screen. So you can, it's got a stand on the back, and this is actually idiot proof. I meant to talk about something I did one time. Okay, first I'm going to pull the stand out. But anyways, one time I was done playing my game, I was putting it back in the cradle, and I forgot to close the joy stand, or the kickstand, and it popped off. But luckily, Nintendo must have realized some people were going to make that mistake, and you can snap it right back on. So now, set this right here. So you can play now using the Joy-Cons like this, just like I was doing on the TV, or you can actually slide them on. Make a little clicking sound. Oops. So you do that, and you can take the put the kickstand up, and you can play just like this with the actual controllers on there. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect it again, or disconnect the controllers again. Now I'm going to slide the portable into the cradle, and instantly, actually going to do this so we can see the cradle and the TV. I can get it in there straight. So maybe about a 2 or 3 second delay going to the TV. So press L and R on the controllers, it says. Okay, so and it's right back on the TV screen, so that's pretty much how it is. And I just got to say, these controllers, I've heard one complaint from a friend that he saw the commercial about the Nintendo Switch and he thought that the buttons looked too small on the controllers, but personally I think they're perfect. They fit in your hand, they both fit in your hands just perfectly if you're using one in each hand. And you don't have to hold your hands in front of you. You just kind of rest them to your sides, put your hands anywhere you want, and just play. So anyways, I just thought I would do this video on the console itself. If you want to see more of this Zelda game, I did do a few uploads, 10 different uploads on it. Like, it was kind of a continuation from 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 10. Unfortunately, my battery didn't have good life, so some videos are longer than others, some are really short, but anyway, just thought I'd do this video to kind of show what the Switch is like for those who haven't bought it yet and are curious. I highly recommend it. I love it so far, so hope you enjoyed this little demonstration. Would have probably been a little bit better if I had a cameraman to show while I was doing this, but hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.